continue talking like it's an ongoing conversation from the last thing I posted in my sub-only content. But then at the same time, I'm just trying to be realistic with what's in the moment. You feel me? And sometimes that's just not going to be whatever I spoke on last time. Anyways, I'm not feeling myself in this freaking bathroom right now, and I don't like the way my hair is, but it is what it is. I just want to try to continue being as consistent as possible and just posting in the moment. I feel
Steph, I'm not even going to lie. This wasn't a conversation. This was a whole TED talk with no point. We started off talking about being real in the moment. Then somehow we ended up in childhood trauma, motel stress, baby struggles, and let's not forget Jesus. Jesus is leading your audience. Like, what are you actually talking about here? Because it's giving, saying a lot but saying nothing. Every sentence is, I feel like, I think, maybe. No structure, no clarity, just confusion. But the thing is, it's the constant oversharing with zero direction. 1 minute it's healing, next minute I haven't eaten, then suddenly it's my baby's Velcro. Then we're back to, this is who I am. Steph, we know you're high, so pick a lane and stick to it. Because right now it feels like you just hit record and hope to point will show up halfway through. And don't even get me started on the ending. If you could keep up, you're my people. Girl, what is with that? This isn't even that deep. So, girl, give your stoned head a jiggle. What was the point she was trying to make?
what I'm finding more as I heal is that a lot of the things that I feel like are just struggles, or I put these like instant problems into situations because they're trauma or things I hold on to that I haven't healed. And I'm sorry if I'm wording that funky, but I don't know how else to put it. What I'm saying is, like, for example, after I put up my last sub-only video, Drew and I talked about it, and he was like, I always let the girls know that had I been able to be in their lives when they were just as young as Manova, it would be no different of a relationship. Manova's just a baby and the relationship's different, but I really tried to be there for the girls. And it got me thinking, like, okay, let me reflect on this. Is this my own insecurities and issues that I have? Like, if you know, my dad left at 8 years old. And then my stepdad and mom always had this, like, his versus mine kind of kids mentality with the way that they raised us when we were a family. They forced us to be like, okay, this is mom and dad, have respect. But there was still very separated ways with the way that they treated the kids. And I don't hold that against her. I don't hold it against him. I think that was just something they needed to heal within themselves. But I think that it's something that I am finding problems that are just things that I haven't healed yet. I even spoke to the girls later too, because I was like, maybe this is something, a lot of times I'm just going to come up on here and talk about stuff, like I said, in the moment. And then when I deeper reflect on it, I'm going to realize it's something that is inner work I need to work on. I always feel like there's also a part of me that needs to work on something. It's not just one-sided, if that makes sense. Again, I'm tired, I haven't eaten yet, and I'm just trying to catch up with y'all, but like, I'm out of my element freaking constantly in this motel room. It's stressful. I grew through the same, I don't know, I need to manage the anxiety because I know it's going to be a morning struggle with trying to get the dishes done and trying to make breakfast and trying to just all of it at once while maintaining. It's like you get bitter because you're like, well, I have a Velcro baby. Well, I want to hold my baby all the time. I don't want to have all these other obligations that make it so I have to be like, it's an inconvenience to have to hold the baby all the time. It's not an inconvenience. It's an inconvenience to have all these things that make it so I can't hold my baby all the time. Sorry for the ramble. It's just, again, authentically me. I'm a freaking mess right now, and I have respect for people who maintain nothing but just lighthearted family content. That's awesome. It's not relatable to me, and I want to be authentic and drawing the people that are relatable, relatable, but I just feel like I want to draw in the people that Jesus is leading me to be authentic for. That was a happy scream. I was trying to decipher there for a second, but he's just happy. Anyways, if you could can keep up, then obviously people I'm posting for. But if not, then I apologize. Not really because